friends, how you all doing? Thank you for joining. My name is Yvonne, and in today's recipe I'll be sharing with you my simple, flavorful and delicious cocoyam porridge recipe. All right, so stay tuned and don't turn off your phone. Watch the video to the end. Let's get to the kitchen and we get started. We'll need some cocoyams, friends, and fast forward, I already cleaned the cocoyams. I did so off camera. Okay, so you cut the cocoyams into little chunks, and let's go ahead and set the pot on the fire. So I'll be adding initially 1 cup of water, but we're going to add more water in due course. All right, so you cover the pot and allow it to cook. You also need some tomatoes. You will need some onion. You will need crayfish or dry shrimps, however you want to call it. You need like 5 cloves of garlic and an inch of ginger. You need a 1/4 cup of palm oil. You need seasoning cubes and salt to taste. All right. You also need some fish. You can replace it with beef, with goat meat. This is blended ginger, garlic, green bell pepper and onion, you guys. So we'll also add it in the porridge as well. You need some kale, friends, so I'll be using kale. This kale replaces bitter leaf. Back home in Cameroon, we always use bitter leaf when we are cooking a cocoyam porridge, but I don't have it, so I replace it with kale. This kale, we are going to lightly chop it. So this is how it will look like after we lightly chop the kale. I'll also add some spinach. So this is frozen spinach. You can use baby spinach, you can use any fresh spinach, but I'm using frozen spinach for this recipe. Okay, that's what I have at the moment. Spinach and kale make some good combination in porridge, friends. So you go ahead and add in the spinach. You go ahead and add in the kale. Kale takes a little longer to cook, so that's why I started cooking the cocoyams with the kale, so that it cooks down with the cocoyam. The cocoyam doesn't take long to cook as well, though. Now you want to cover the pot and allow it to cook for like 5 minutes. This is 5 minutes later, friends. Just go ahead and add in the palm oil. So the palm oil, when you add it earlier, it really cook and then gets into the cocoyam. That's what you want to see, right? Now you want to add in seasoning cubes and salt to taste. I didn't add in salt. In most of my videos, you will not see me adding in salt, friends. I'm not salt friendly. Now you add in tomatoes and you give it a nice stir, everything to incorporate. Okay. When the pot starts boiling, it is the step where you just added everything. All right. So this is porridge. So you go ahead and add in the blended ginger, garlic, and bell pepper. I also blended the fish with this. Then you cover the pot and allow it to boil. Look at that. So this is 10 minutes later, right? So we're going to be adding in the spinach. So the spinach is the last thing that we'll add. It's almost the last, not the last, because we still have fish. So we'll be adding this in the pot for it to cook for 5 more minutes. All right. So go ahead, cover the pot and allow it to cook. I added more water. In total, we used 2.5 cups. 5 more minutes later, look at that. The food is almost ready. You want to stir it a bit, right? This recipe is simple, straightforward, and it takes like 30 minutes and you are done in the kitchen. If you are enjoying the video, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and kindly subscribe if you have not yet done so. Girl, this food is almost ready. Okay, when you even hear the simmering sound, you can tell it's almost ready. Right, So we're going to be adding in some fish. So like I said, you can replace the fish with beef, with meat, with anything, or you can still not put any of those. All right, it just depends on what you like. So when you add the fish, you give it a nice stir. And if you want, you can always go ahead and add more oil. So the oil eats as rise and shine. Go ahead and add more oil. Friends, we are counting down to the end. So the food is ready. You want to just cover it up for 2 more minutes and that's it. Your food will be ready. Now you turn off the stove. Allow it to cool down. You serve and enjoy. This quantity can actually go for a serving of about 5 people and you have leftovers. So go ahead and enjoy. Look at the veggies in the food, you guys. The veggies brings it to another level. And I'm sending you tons of hugs as always. See you next time. Bye, y'all.